13 seasons, 3 NBA titles, and countless games. He's in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Everyone knows that Larry Bird was one of the greatest basketball players in the NBA, but did everyone really know who this legend was? Larry Joe Bird was born on December 7, 1956, in West Baden, Indiana, to Claude and Georgia Bird. Bird was the fourth oldest of 6 siblings. He had one sister, Linda, and 4 brothers, Mike, Mark, Jeff, and Eddie. Him and his siblings were raised in French Lick, Indiana, where Bird showed talent in basketball at an early age. Although he showed talent in the game, he didn't work at it until high school. Once he found out he could excel in the game, he worked day and night to become better. His sophomore and junior year, he started as guard and didn't show any spectacular ability. His senior year, he grew 4 inches, putting him at 6'7", and Bird began to blossom. He was a player many colleges wanted on their team. After careful consideration, Bird chose to stay at his home state and go to Indiana University. Bird attended Indiana University for 24 days before growing uncomfortable with its size and dropping out. He went home to French Lick and attended a junior college, where he stayed for only 2 months and then dropped out again. A few years later, Bird's father committed suicide, and that event led him to start college again. He attended Indiana State, where he had to sit out his first season at playing basketball. His first season there, the team won 13 games and lost 12. Not exactly the season you would hope for, but the future looked up for his team when Bird was allowed to play the next season. He improved their records to 25 wins and 3 losses. Bird showed that even if your college career doesn't start out like a normal one, you can become something big. He became one of the most looked at college players in the country. The Boston Celtics drafted Bird in 1978, but Bird chose to stay in college and finish getting his degree. After graduation, the Celtics still wanted him, and they signed a contract on June 8, 1979. Larry Bird was very confident. He was known to go to the opponent's bench before a game and predict a 40-point game for himself. He was such a good shooter, he would often practice his 3-point shots with his eyes closed. In his first year in the NBA, Bird made the NBA All-Star team and received the Rookie of the Year award. In his next seasons with the Celtics, he helped them get their first national title since 1976. Bird stayed with the Boston Celtics for all 13 years of his career and helped them win a total of 3 NBA titles. He finished his career with an average of 24.3 points and 10 rebounds, giving him a double-double for his entire career. He also accomplished having 69 triple-doubles throughout his career and 3 MVP titles. He retired shortly after the 1992 Barcelona Olympics, where he was part of the gold medal team called the Dream Team. After his retirement, the Celtics retired his number 33 jersey so that no other Celtic would ever wear that number again. Larry Bird was an idol to many. Everyone wanted to be like him. He overcame many obstacles, and they drove him to be a better player in person. He allowed kids from small towns to realize that they can make something big out of themselves. He is a positive role model to many and accomplished many great things throughout his career. He was awarded NBA MVP, NBA Coach of the Year, and NBA Executive of the Year. He became the first man to ever receive all 3 of these titles. After a rough start, Bird made a name for himself, one he should be proud of.